Blessings. Hey, so decided today is called answering the call to share the blessings of honoring our sacred plant teacher friends, our sacred plant teacher medicine. So many different ways to honor our teachers, so many different ways to bring them into our lives and to sit with these plants and learn with them. But the most important thing to remember is that they have a consciousness, just like you or I. They have a spirit, and we can speak to that consciousness, we can speak to that spirit with our life, with our energy, with our presence, with our prayers, in lots of different ways. And every time we interact with our plants and take our plant medicine into our bodies is an opportunity to pray and give thanks and say, thank you, sacred plant teacher, for being in my life and helping me connect with medicine and being a better person. And there's such an importance with plants that as human beings, we have an entire system called the endocannabinoid system, which is saturated not only by cannabis, but by all plants in the plant kingdom. And this system is so important. It regulates homeostasis and messages between the autonomic and parasympathetic nervous systems. So these are the systems that allow us to function automatically and protect ourselves, and then recover consciously from that protected state and restore ourselves to a state of peacefulness and healing. So very particularly important in situations like PTSD, where someone has gone through something traumatic in the past. I don't think I've met a human being that hasn't been through trauma. So if you've been through a traumatic situation in the past, then your autonomic nervous system has most likely developed a pattern to protect you from that stressful situation, and you may react stressed to situations that other people are not stressed about, like perhaps driving because you were in an accident when you were a child, or any other number of things that could have happened to you, and you carry that with you. You know, if you were physically assaulted when you were younger or unable to protect yourself, then you may carry that with you, because your body automatically had to react and protect you. And anytime you come into that situation, you may automatically react that way again. When we saturate our endocannabinoid system, that allows us to get in with consciousness and breath work and mindfulness and work through trauma with friends and therapists and coaches and heal from the trauma and change the automatic pattern back to one of acceptance and peace, and that everything is okay. Integrating the part of our story in the past where we were hurt and allowing it to make us stronger and better. So, sacred plant teachers and sacred plant medicine can actually help teach us how to do that. In particular, one of my favorites is cannabis. It really does work very well with saturating the endocannabinoid system. It comes in several varieties. You do have the medicinal cannabis, like Maryland Medical Cannabis Commission. And then you also have hemp, which is non-regulated, or rather it is regulated, but it's less than 0.3% THC, so it's not psychoactive. It only contains the terpenes and the CBD, which is a non-psychoactive cannabinoid, which is very important for homeostasis. It's tranquilizing and antipsychotic. It helps your digestive system. It helps regulate the parasympathetic and autonomic nervous systems. It's perfect for therapy and healing. So, honoring our sacred plant teacher friends, their consciousness. So, everyone can do it their own way. I'll just offer my framework and what has worked really well for me in honoring the spirit of these teachers, and hopefully this will be helpful for you as well. So, what we like to do is, for whether, it doesn't matter what you're taking, okay? So you could be taking a tincture, okay? You could be taking a tea, preparing a tea ceremony here right now. You could be preparing some flour if you're enjoying some cannabis flour. You could be preparing some concentrates if you're working on concentrates. You could be just preparing your food, preparing a meal. You could be preparing some herbs, preparing medicines. Any way that you're sitting or working with the plant teachers, realize that energetically as you're interacting with them, that's an opportunity to say thank you. Hey, thank you for being in my life. I love you. I appreciate you. And you know, you can go with any number of different ways. Thank you is probably the number one, the best way to get started, but you can always say like, hey, thank you, sacred plant teachers. Thank you to the sacred plant teacher of pine pollen. Thank you to the sacred funky fungi friends of chaga, reishi, lion's mane, cordyceps, turkey tail, and agarikon. Thank you for your sacred presence on this world and upon this planet. Thank you for sharing your sacred medicines with me. As I take you into my body, I am open to receive your wisdom and your medicine and your blessings and your offerings. As we become one and you enter into my body and I obtain your wisdom and medicine and blessings, please help me to become in alignment and become the best version of myself and create the best reality possible. That may be healing, happy, healthy, wholesome, and free to cultivate a sustainable reality of loving kindness and equanimity for myself and others in all ways, always. Thank you, my sacred friends, for your blessings and your medicine. So delicious. And that energetic transfer really does come in, you know? So maybe I'm going to be working with some concentrates here. And what we will do first is we'll clear the space. So we'll say thank you to the great and holy spirits of creation for all the blessings of life and all the medicines. Thank you to the sacred plant teacher Palo Santo for cleansing the space and balancing the positive and negative energies to be wholesome and healthy, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. Help get our house in order. Cleanse this space of anything that no longer serves our greatest good, and invite in all that which is anxious and excited to serve our greatest good and connect us with our greatest and best life as we are welcome and ready to connect others. And then as we cleanse the space, we would go ahead and prepare our offering and our medicine, and then we will go ahead and take our medicine and get that all prepared up and say another blessing. Hey, thank you to the great and holy spirits of creation and sacred cannabis medicine. As I take you into my body, please help me to become a better being and balance my chemistry and my cells. Help me to work through and release any past trauma. Help me to move forward by integrating it, forgiving it with strength, and allowing myself to be exactly as I am and show up authentically, loving myself and setting the greatest example of love for the universe and for all of creation. As I bring your medicine into my body and you heal and balance the chemistry in the cells and help me to align divinely with creation and creating and honoring my best life, honoring you and all creation is sacred. I am grateful for this divine union. Thank you for this medicine and these blessings. And I look forward to building a better world, consciously being present with you. Thank you, my sacred friends. So we enjoy, we take the blessings and the medicine into our body, and we authenticate that relationship and that prayer that we just called into being, and sit with our friends, the sacred plant teachers, and learn what they have to teach us and see how we can move through anything that we need to move through to become better beings, see how we can grow and support ourselves and support our relationship to these sacred plant teachers and to all of creation in a sacred way that honors us being our best self, living our best life, having the best reality for all, including our sacred plant teacher friends. So it's really, truly a beautiful, symbiotic, reciprocally beneficial relationship. I thank you for tuning in, and I hope that this is helpful to you in learning how to sit with and honor your sacred plant teacher friends and their sacred medicines and blessings as they bring that energy into your body and you reincorporate and reintegrate with the sacredness of nature and how you are one with that sacredness. Blessings. Thank you.